on, everybody? It's your boy Benjamin. Welcome you to another fantastic episode of ReCap, exclusively airing on YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, right below, you got that fancy little subscribe button. So if you're not subscribed yet, be sure to do it. And if you like what you see, be sure to give us a like. We are the show that asks every week, hey, do you like hats? Because I know somebody who does like hats, and that, of course, is my glorious wingman, Tafuri Taylor. What's up, dude?
What's going on, Ben? Happy Wednesday, brother.
Happy Wednesday to you, too.
I'm wearing one of the 85 hats that dropped for Syllabus Week. If you guys have not had a chance to check out that episode on YouTube, highly recommend that you do it. I believe that was actually looped into our last episode. So if you really want to see all 85 of those hats, yes, 85 is correct.
The fact that I was able to get through like those as quickly as I did and in the time crunch that we typically have, amazing.
Super duper crazy. But yes, it is our favorite day of the week, recap day. Stepping into next month here with this episode, stepping into September. Sure, there's my Earth, Wind, and Fire fans, loving that this is the next month that we're stepping into. Speaking of things that start with the letter S, September, I'm thinking, Ben,
Sight Sleepers!
Shouts out to Ben for always risking his vocal cords for us.
Drink a lot of water before we start this show.
For those of you guys who are new to the Hat Club site, welcome. If you're looking for us online, www.hatclub.com. But if you have a mobile device, a smartphone, we also have the Hat Club app. We recently just had the Syllabus Week drop as of yesterday, so that's going to be up here. So you can shop that collection directly if you want to. But if you're just kind of, canoodling around and want to see what else we have new, we also have the view all for the new arrivals. And you can log in so that you can use your points for your purchases at Hat Club.
Never miss out on your points.
So here we got the Chamuco Studio Firebirds hat. Definitely was giving me Twisted Metal vibes when I saw the front logo.
Oh, yeah.
It's a closer look at it. It's a red UV. So think Louis V collection. So if you are anything other than a size 7 3/4, you can definitely pick this up. And oh, by the way, if you're looking for ways to take care of your hats, which a lot of you guys ask me how you can do that, we have nifty things like your Hat Essential Care Kit right here for $11. And if you want to get that perfect curve for your new hat, we also have the curving band accessory from New Era available for $15 that you can add from this very same screen. So shouts out to the New York Metropolitans. Really cool patch. Gray UV black guts Hat Club badge on the inside. If you're looking for that and you are not a size 7 7/8, guess what? We got some for you. So definitely go scoop it up. I think the big thing to talk about, obviously, is going to be LSU Tigers. I picked this one particular because if you remember last year, we actually did a pop-up at LSU.
That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, geez.
I know. It's crazy how much time has just kind of flown by on that, but it's just like I had to think about that for a second. It's like, no, that was 23 when we did
that. Was 2 years ago, yeah, because that was during the time we were doing a lot of road tripping because that was the sneaker con thing. Yeah, exactly. So 2019, shouts out to Joe Burrow and that legendary Louisiana State University Tigers team.
Yeah, they were okay.
Yeah,
maybe one of the top 5 greatest college teams of all time.
Yeah, something like that. But LSU national champions, they played here in Atlanta. This one's already pretty cooked. So 8, 7 7/8, 7 3/4, and 3/8, which is my hat size, is gone, guys.
Gone.
Everything else, though, is still available. This is a good gray, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside. I believe most of these are going to be, made in Vietnam.
Yeah, the one thing I will say in regards to Syllabus Week is there was a bevy of different country of origin factories, et cetera, that went into these. Some were Bangladesh, some were China, some were Vietnam. So when we usually go through our spiel, talking to you guys about, where the hats are made, it was a bit too chaotic, especially when I was running through all those hats to go through every single one. So yes, look at the tag if you have a preference.
Obviously, the syllabus pack came with a lot of different teams. You can just see right here by the drop-down bar. We got Arizona State, Arizona, Auburn, Hawaii, Long Beach State, Michigan, Minnesota. I mean, the list goes on and on. Now, this is probably one of the very rare times where, because this pack has so many teams and there's repeats, as far as like different styles of different teams and hats, this would definitely be a time I think you should scroll and peruse the new arrival screen and just make sure that you're getting the right hat. Because like here, for example, you have 2 different versions of the Rose Bowl game hat. You have one for Michigan, you have one for Arizona State. If you're a Longhorn, like the what I'm pretending to be today. Unfortunately, if you are a 6 and 7/8, that is the only way you're going to get this hat that I'm wearing on my head. This one is pretty much cooked. The copper choice on the off-white was perfect. The traditional Longhorn primary logo there. This is also gray UV, black guts. It was made in Vietnam as well.
It looks good on you.
Thank you, man. I feel like the Texas faithful will say the same thing. Of course, that hook 'em. And some teams that we don't really talk about that much, like the Tennessee Vols. Good chance for us to expand the list. I mean, we've done the Elite 8 pack.
Yep.
We've done little variety packs here and there with other NCAA teams. So it's cool that the Tennessee Volunteers, if y'all didn't know that Vols was short for volunteers, here's your fun fact of the day. Definitely that good Tennessee orange there. So it's really good to see that the University of Tennessee got some love in this pack. The University of Hawaii, the Warriors hat, if you guys saw my reel that I did the 970 version of this. We have a good balance and mix here. So we have 5950s, but we also have 970s. If you want to get more in depth into what those styles were, highly recommend you guys check out our previous episode where Ben walked through those beautifully, I may add.
Hey.
Another team I think that was interesting that I did not expect to see was the Minnesota Gophers. Ice hockey? Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Cartoony, but at the same time, it just shows like how many different variants of logos that the teams have. Obviously, we are a Arizona-based company, so you can obviously assume that we're going to have a lot of Arizona stuff in the pack, but there's a specific one, yes, that I wanted to point out, and it's this one. So a while back, John, I think, did a variety pack of this hat. It was off-white and maroon, so it was essentially the Sun Devils colors.
Yep.
I really, really like how we've kind of reimagined this hat in a different way in the 5950 variant. You got a lot of different things depending on where you're coming from. We have the Realtree Auburn Tigers from the 57 national champions. Not surprised, there's some sizes already gone. Realtree is always interesting because, like we say, every hat is going to be uniquely different. All of the prints are not going to be exactly the same. I think the neon orange just looks really, really good against that Auburn orange and navy there. Please don't hurt me, Roll Tide fans. I just was talking about the hat. I wasn't talking about the school. It's the Cornhuskers.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling Nebraska was going to move. Success has not come in the form of, the Osborne years, but hey, their volleyball team is phenomenal.
I hadn't seen that logo for the Cornhuskers before. This pack has it's been educational for me about learning about just some of the different logos for a lot of these teams. But obviously got some USC love in there for the Trojans. We've got the Ohio State. If you don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, we got you covered here with the very minimal Alabama Crimson Tide hat here. But we also have got some 970s for our adjustables aficionados out there. Shouts out to y'all. Like I said, we also have the Long Beach State 49ers, the Dirtbags. The LB on the side patch opposite the New Era flag. The San Diego Aztecs. We normally see the SD with the arrow, tribal looking S. Yep. Shouts out to our design team, man. We got some more. Got Michigan, Go Big Blue. You got Arizona. I mean, Arizona teams definitely got a lot of love this pack. You got the Bevo for my 40 acres guys out there. Obviously, we have the Penn State, which a lot of people were talking about. I think AB and Davey talked about this on the What's Happening on their TikTok. If you haven't checked that out, highly recommend that you do so. For my adjustables aficionados, because I have not forgotten about you, we also still have some of the coffee bean A-frames here available for you guys. So definitely make sure that you pick those up. And Ben, I think that's going to do it, man, for Site Sleepers.
Woo! All right, our first collection, which is actually kind of more of a mini pack, is from somebody who we're going to be collaborating with a couple times throughout the next year, Ty Mathis. And this first collection that he put together, very ambitious and very unique in regard to the patterns used. Freddie had a hand in this as well, and you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about once I show these materials off. But this is going to be a state sale by Ty Mathis, and the custom print was influenced by, and I'm going to screw my French up here, and I apologize for anybody who's from France or from Quebec, Canada, who watches this show regularly. Toile de Jouy, which is basically like the same pattern they use for fine china. But this one obviously has a Los Angeles theme to it. You got your lowriders, your custom Malibus. You got the city skyline for Los Angeles, a lot of palm trees and such like that. There is going to be the tone of the Dodger blue, a little bit of off-white in here, chain link fence kind of going around. I mean, this pattern fully encapsulates everything that's going on with this hat. Flat stitch baddie on the back, No side batterman, but it is going to be a blue New Era flag on the opposite side there. Good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside. And these are all polyester, and every single one of these is going to be made in Bangladesh. So here's number one.
One, I didn't know that you were familiar with Duolingo, Ben. Your French sounded impeccable to me. But secondly, I think just the ornateness of this pattern is just crazy. I really, really like the LA one. I can't wait to see the other ones, but that LA one looks really, really nice. I do like it.
Excellent job by Ty Mathis and the design team. This is just one of three. So on to number two. It is another Los Angeles Dodgers, but we are kind of going more with I'm going to go with like a raspberry brown. This one's going to be the Dodgers jersey script on the front. Kind of thinking in the sense of like, any version of camouflage, like the pattern is not going to be the exact same on every frame because the fact that it's a much larger fabric they're cutting it from. So, but all the details, of course, are in there. Maroon New Era flag on the side, of course. This one's going to be a retro green under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, and made in Bangladesh as well.
It's kind of like you can almost do like a day and evening almost between these two. That's kind of what I was thinking about. But no, very, very nice. Really well executed. I'm interested to see what chat feels about these.
Me too. And this is the third one. So still sticking with Los Angeles. We're going hockey route this time with the Los Angeles Kings. This, of course, is the only two-tone. So you are going to have that floral Los Angeles pattern for the crown, the primary logo for the Los Angeles Kings on the front, but a black upper visor this time. Once again, no side patch, but it is going to be a black New Era flag on the opposite side. NHL shield on the back with a black and metallic silver. And once again, retro green under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in Bangladesh. And these are going to be going for $60.
I think my personal favorite of the three is definitely going to be the first LA that you showed. I think the two-tone on the Kings was a nice touch as well, but LA is definitely my favorite.
Yeah, same right here. These are going to be dropping hatclub.com, Hat Club app, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, Thursday, August 28th. So, of course, the day after this episode airs, as well as at the Hat Club Melrose location. So be sure to scoop it up. Kings or Dodgers fans, or just a fan of the Toile de Jouy. I biffed that one.
Listen, buy a hat, work on your French.
Our next collection is going to be dropping Friday, August 29th, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hatclub.com, Hat Club app, as well as in every Hat Club location. And this is going to be the Sage Colorstory collection. Shout out to all the Mets fans out there for showing this one off first. Olive sage crown, button, and upper visor. Ivory white for the interior logo for the front logo. And this one, of course, is going to be the 1969 World Series side patch. Flat stitch baddie on the back, a combination of sage, black, and white. This is going to be a tonal New Era flag, so lighter shade of olive green going on there. Every single one of these is going to have a good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat clip tag on the inside, and all these are going to be 100% polyester made in China.
For those of you guys that were tired of plain Jane, June, and July, we heard you. So we're bringing back the side patches.
We got patches, baby. Moving on next. Once again, Los Angeles Dodgers. This one's going to be the 1988 World Series.
Very solid.
Next up, Tef, you're going to dig this hell out of this one. Atlanta Braves. But more specifically with the 2021 World Series. So nice little composite of a little bit of tan, metallic gold, some red in there, of course, for the 2021 World Series.
Definitely is going to make its way into my top three. I think just because that's a new patch that I think we just unlocked.
We drop a lot of Diamondbacks hats. So team colorway, of course, for the D logo on the front. So nice metallic copper finish on the outside. Ivory white on the interior there. And, of course, the lighter shade of purple and teal for the scales. But once again, adding the wreath detail to the 2021 World Series side patch really just kind of elevates what you can do with a side patch just by adding a little bit more detail in there. And, of course, that metallic gold finish in the wreath. Very nice touch by our design team. Next up, New York Yankees. This one does not have the wreath element to it, but still a good 1999 World Series side patch. So obviously one of the favorite side patches for Yankee collectors out there. I feel like it's been a little bit since we've seen one of these, but Baltimore Orioles, the O''S alt logo. And that is going to be the 1966 World Champions of Baseball, otherwise known as the World Series champions, of course. So not a patch that we've used in quite a long time. There's been some other variations of World Series champions or anniversaries of a championship that Orioles have won. So back from the 60s, even the 1983. So nice to see a new patch added to the collection here.
Are the Battermans all the same, Ben?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, cool. I figured somebody in chat may ask that question. So yes.
Florida Marlins up next. So old school Florida Marlins logo, which in my opinion is still the best Florida Marlins logo.
Agreed.
And 1997 World Series side patch when they conquered the Cleveland Indians. Houston Astros fans, of course, we're not going to let you down. So current logo. But this one, of course, has the gold trim around it, so not very on-field-esque. It is the on-field logo, but to match perfectly with the 2017 World Series side patch.
And I also like the split star has those 2 different shades of orange in there as well. That's a really nice detail as well.
The only team in Chicago, your Chicago White Sox, the official version of the World Series champions from 2005. So felt very appropriate to go Astros, and then, of course, the team that crushed them in 2005, the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, this is why they pay you the big bucks, Ben. The stories within the stories.
San Francisco Giants, so current on-field SF logo for the front, and 2010 World Series side patch for this one. Sticking with the Bay Area, of course, your Oakland Athletics. This one is actually going back to the 80s on-field logo for the front, and the 1989 Battle of the Bay World Series side patch. Last but not least, you'll know exactly where I'm going at with this one. Your future 2025 World Series champion, Detroit Tigers. So traditional on-field D logo for the front, but the Roar of 84 40th anniversary. So there's that tripping balls Tiger that we can still use, thank God, in there for the side patch with a nice metallic gold finish on the outside. Mwah! But yeah, you can scoop them all up. Once again, hackclub.com, Hackclub app, as well as in every Hack Club location. That is going to be Friday, August 29th at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, Sage Colorstory. All throughout August and, of course, the tail end of July, we started dropping more branded caps. And this is the next one we've got to offer you guys. These are going to be dropping Sunday, August 31st, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. This is Museum of Peace and Quiet. It's a little 4-pack we got for you. This company is based out of California. They're a contemporary label committed to a clear state of mind, enabling you to focus on what matters by designing simplistic objects and apparel for everyday use. Always want to be in a perfect Zen mode. All these are going to be combinations of either dad hats or deconstructed hats, however you want to call them, as well as some captain hats, if you will, for like 47 brand has that kind of style, but I'll go into details about that in a sec. All these are going to be 100% cotton made in China, but yeah, just starting off. I don't know if anybody in here was a Greek.
Yeah.
Were you, Tef?
No, I was not. I was just going to say, I noticed like with the Sigma for the E, I was just like, okay, yeah, it was like, but I think that that's really cool.
Good little darker shade of olive green. So, moving on from the Sage Colorstory into this, it was actually kind of like a perfect transition. Got the frills, baby.
Yeah, a little bit of an age distressed look there.
Yeah. All three of these other ones are going to have the official Peace and Quiet typeface on the front. So this is the other dad hat, if you will. Kind of like a light cream style, and of course, navy blue for the script there. All these, as far as the interior details, once again, deconstructed. Upper visor and under visor are going to be the same color as well. And of course, we're going into the captain style. So olive green for the crown, button, and upper visor. Kind of that off-white for the Peace and Quiet script on the front. Olive green snap feature on the back, as well as the under visor. And once again, all these are made in China. And not to be outdone, we also have the black version of the captain style. So black button, crown, upper visor, off-white for the interior for the Peace and Quiet script on the front. Black under visor as well. So yeah, scoop these up Sunday, August 31st at every Hack Club location, hackclub.com, Hack Club app, starting at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time.
It's everybody's favorite part of the show. I get to talk about variety, so
The
variety
spice of life.
Spice of life around here. And I'm always excited to show you guys some cool variety pack hats because, hey, some of these are not part of collections, but they're cool things that you should have in your collection anyway. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 variety pack dropping on September the 1st, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for my time wizards, hackclub.com, hackclub app. Let's get into it. Starting out here with the base, shouts out to you, Chana. I have these San Francisco Giants in their City Connect logo here. So you have the interlocked S and F. You have that purple top button. Getting into this side patch, it's very, very trippy, very psychedelic. I like the fact that they have that metallic pewter that's on the outside there, as well as the gradient of colors. And if you didn't see enough colors in the front logo and the side patch, you also have it here in the New Era logo. I think this is one of the first times we've done something like this with a New Era logo. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Here on the Batterman, you have that orange, you have that purple, as well as that white. This is a raised Batterman, ladies and gentlemen. This is a gray undervisor, black sweatband, Hat Club badge on the inside. And you guessed it, another made in Myanmar banger right here.
I know a lot of people are mixed on the New Era logo on the side, but I actually dig that. I mean,
yeah, I think
doing
honestly,
something more original with it, it's like it's just going to make it stand out a little bit more and look a lot cooler.
Yeah, I really, really like it. I think it was a really nice touch. That's number one. As Ben said, we are an Arizona-based company, so you know a Diamondback had to make its way into a variety pack, but I really like this gradient here. So you go that purple, almost that scarlet red. You got little hits of copper in there. Very, very nice front logo. I want you guys to really be able to take in the details there. And then transitioning to the side patch, we have a good little visibility here with the purple. You have copper. And I believe, yes, the outline of that, we are getting a visit from Auntie Iris right there. Very, very nice. Good metallic iris on the outsides there. The Batterman itself. So the main Batterman in the border is metallic iris. You have black on this side, purple on the other. This is a gray UV. Black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside. And you guessed it, made in Myanmar. Bam.
I got to say, that hat reminds me of a beautiful Arizona desert sunset. We're men of culture here.
Listen, men of culture.
We can tap into our feelings and discuss beauty.
Exactly. So for those of my NHL fans that are in the Pacific Northwest, what's cracking? Hat here, you have that indigo up here, you have that navy, and then you have that teal button up top. And this is a logo that we've not used before, the Seattle Krakens with the actual flames on top. Yes, those are flames. This is a plain Jane, so no side patch, but you do have your New Era flag that's the same indigo color as the top crown. For your back, you have red for the eyes of the Kraken. You also have that teal in there for the NHL shield. This is a gray UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside of the sweatband. And yes, made in Myanmar. And last but certainly not least, talking about logos that we're doing something a little bit different with, if you are a fan of a specific person named Jacquees Webster, well, I got news for you. We got something covered for you. Houston Astros here. Cacti, if you guys are unfamiliar, Cacti is definitely a beverage, a drink that Travis Scott has promoted in the past. But you have that very good earthy brown here. You have the red star here, H. I want to know in chat, Wilder, tell me as well, is the H and the stars glow in the dark? If it is, I think that makes this hat definitely a game changer. But even if not, very, very nice hat altogether. For the side, we have Cacti Park of the Palm Beaches. So you have those nice metallic red hits of the palm trees behind that, as well as the Cacti Park with the white and the red alternating. This is a flat Batterman, so white and those two shades of red. This is a Hat Club original pink undervisor, black sweatband, Hat Club badge on the inside. And this one is also, yes, made in Myanmar. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 beauties are going to be coming to you guys on September the 1st. Again, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hatclub.com, Hat Club app. Go scoop you some. What's better than variety? More variety. Guess what? I got another 4-pack coming for you guys. This is going to be dropping on September the 3rd. Now my time, aficionados. This is going to be 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which means my time wizards, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Hatclub.com, Hat Club app. Let's get into it though. So we've talked about the full body bird, but the dual bird.
Dual birds.
But this is a tonal black. So you have black button, crown, and top visor. SF is in that metallic copper. And yes, the birds are on either side of that SF. This is going to be a plain Jane, meaning no side patch, but there is a tonal New Era flag right here. There is no traditional Batterman as well. This is going to be a raised SF Batterman, similar to the front. That's like more so non-filled in and translucent. You have a Kelly green undervisor, black sweatband, Hat Club badge on the inside. And yes, this is made in Myanmar. Number 2, sorry for those that are not fans of the Los Angeles Dodgers organization, but
deal with it.
Deal with it. We have the Los Angeles Dodgers with this Shohei Ohtani 17. Good metallic blue there for the Dodger script, metallic red for the number 17. This is also a plain Jane, and you have a tonal new era flag. But wait, there's more. We have a very interesting kanji script in metallic gold over the red 17 that we see in the front with that more flawless execution. So I think this is a really, really nice hit for this hat. Gray UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside, and yes, made in Myanmar. Damn. Next up, we're staying on the West Coast. Got to talk about those San Diego Padres. And this hat, we've been talking about seeing more hats in the San Diego Padres traditional colors, which were the yellow and the brown. So I like the fact that we went tonal yellow for this. So yellow button, crown, top visor, the interlocked SD logo in brown, plain Jane. But you're going to have that tonal new era flag right here. Batterman is going to be in the traditional colors, so brown, yellow, and white. This is going to be a gray UV, black guts, Hat Club badge on the inside. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, made in Myanmar. Bam. And last but certainly not least, interesting UV color, but I got Osprey is back at it again.
Hey!
Very, very good Houston Astros here. Here you're having almost small little checkerboard details underneath here. So you're seeing like those like cyans back there. You're seeing the royal and the actual H itself. And I want to say that it's looking like little hits of metallic iris actually in the front of this as well.
Oh, Osprey, you dog, you.
Listen, side patch here. Auntie Iris paid us a visit to this as well. Let me move this like little strand here off of that. So definitely Auntie Iris paying a visit to this World Series side patch. Wow. This is the 2017 here. So there's Iris throughout. There's that royal. There's also that like steely blue. So that like lighter blue, like that metallic steel blue that we're used to seeing. This is a off-white hat. This is not optic white. So you have that tonal new era flag right there. And the Batterman right here might probably be one of my favorite details of this hat. The double H star, so you have the H that mirrors the front royal. And yes, this star is metallic silver, metallic aluminum. But so more of a royal blue under visor, black sweatband and black guts, white taping on the interior of the crown. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is also made in Myanmar. Bam.
So for anybody who's curious why we couldn't use a Batterman logo on the back as opposed to like the team logo as well, that has to do with just when you change the interior details of a logo, you have to basically replicate the official logo on the back of that particular team. So that's why we do things that way.
Thank you, Ben. I feel like that's definitely a question someone was going to have to ask us at some point.
I'm already reading ahead.
This great 4-pack of hats right here for Variety is going to be coming out. That's going to be September the 3rd. So it's going to be at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, guys. 7 a.m. And then 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hatclub.com, Hat Club app, go get your some. And guys, that is going to do it for us this week. Obviously, we have some really ornate packs in here with the Ty Mathis. We got the Museum of Quiet. We've also had the Evergreens, our color story, and a couple of great variety packs to come at you guys. But if you missed anything from the episode, as I'm sure you probably got caught up on a hat or maybe had to go get a glass of water or something, feel free to run this back. Subscribe to us if you haven't, so you get notified about all of our new videos. And as well, drop a like on this video and let us know what you think of the hats that we showed today. We always love hearing you guys' feedback, and we love to talk with you guys in the comments. Ben, I mean, any wise words of wisdom or things that they should take away from today's episode?
I think if anything, just be good humans, love one another as we love you. Keep on keeping on, as they say.
As always, we love hanging out with you guys, and we'll check you guys out next Wednesday. Until next time, we're out of here.
Peace!